Let's analyze the latest technical analysis of C4.
Let's go. Welcome to Trading HD. Very interesting. Almost plus 70% right now. What do you think, guys? Are you trading it? Let us know below in the comments and let's get started. Remember to read the disclaimer right here and let's go with the technical analysis.
Very interesting. We experienced like a huge rally of 600% at the beginning when the all started. The news, apparently good news for this company. And then the correction after was, of minus 52%, which is normal in these cases, because volatile stocks tend to go up like crazy and they tend to, dissipate in the same manner. But here is something different because here we have like an uptrend line right here and it's still holding, and maybe we could see like a second uptrend, which could be very, very unusual, but it's something that is developing right now.
Yeah, exactly. Let us know below in the comments your thoughts about this last support line that we're watching right there. And obviously, what do you think about the latest news that we talked in the previous video about the oncology deal with Merck? Because it was something very interesting that a lot of investors were looking for. And obviously, the price reacted in a good way. The price chart, we can create that with that upside movement of more than 600%. And sometimes when that hype is finished, the stock goes lower very, very fast. And sometimes it even reaches the previous level. In this case, we were talking about $1 more or less. But in this case, the price seems to have held after that 52% correction. And for now, it is still holding around $5 more or less, plus 16% right now, 1% less. But today is a very volatile day, so maybe this will change during the next hours. So let us know below in the comments. I think that's the key question right here. Do you think it will continue going higher and maybe reach previous levels or broke that level of $8 again and make new highs for this year? Or do you think it will continue to go lower from this point? Let us know below and let's continue.
Yeah, you should have in mind also risk management right here, because obviously those who started to buy at the beginning, yeah, the risk ratio was better than it is today, because right now imagine that you buy the stock at this particular level, $5, and it goes up to $8, where we were taking like 60% of performance. But if it goes down to previous levels, we're talking about, let's see, the first support line that we have right here, minus 50%, and the second one, before all started of this incredible uptrend, we're talking about almost minus 80%. That's a lot of risk that you have to take into consideration before you trade.
Yeah, that's something that we always mention, like risk management, having a trading plan. It doesn't have to be like this exact, obviously. We are just drawing our personal lines right here, like a general information. And you can have like a different strategy. And you can share that with us in the comments, if you follow technical analysis, fundamental analysis, or something different, because we are always happy to learn. And we had the previous highs in this stock around $50 more or less, which is interesting. If we saw that previous prices, obviously the risk reward ratio would be different. But as usual, you never know. We never know if it will go higher or if it will lower. What can we do as traders? Technical analysis, risk management, good trading psychology. That's key.
Yeah, and let's see the net income, this particular stock, because what happened back then, in 2021, they had losses too, and similar losses. And I think it was trading 10 times higher, That's very interesting. That we're talking about, that was a completely different market. And the thing here is, like, if we start to see, like, I don't know, penny stocks, volatile stocks, if we start to see these stocks going up at this particular level, because when people don't have fear in the markets, they tend to invest in these particular stocks, and this is the result, like crazy stocks that with negative losses going up, and that happened back in 2020, 2021. But 2022, 2023 was like, they were different years, like very years for these particular stocks. So a difficult situation, because obviously we are still in this market, but maybe we could also be starting like a new market, the previous market of 2020, 2021 too. Let's see now the forecast of C4.
Let's see what's going on with this forecast, because we have 10 analysts apparently offering 1 year price forecast, and we have a max estimate. This is interesting, of $84.
Wow.
We are talking about more than 1000%, 500 the
That's new
upside.
highs.
Then we have the yeah, exactly. Then we have the average of these 10 analysts of 244% more or less, which is also very nice. And then we have like the minimum estimate to the stock going to $1 minus 80%. I think this is Very different opinions. We have that maximum one almost in the new highs, as you mentioned, and then we have the other one in new lows. So what do you think, guys? Do you agree with the average, with the max, or with the mean? Let us know below in the comments.
Who's that analyst? More than more than 1,500, percent. That's absolutely nuts. And the other one also, the pessimistic one -80. I mean, this is very, very volatile style. Obviously, this stock, C4 has been trading sideways for a while. You can clearly see for the chart, that it was like nothing much of an activity right here. But obviously, we experienced this huge downtrend from $50, and anything could happen, at this particular point. Obviously, after this piece of news, if they get this net income that they need, this could be like a trend reversal, obviously.
Yeah, that change in the earnings, always is like a big factor that you have to take into account. When that changes, everything can change in the chart, and the technical analysis can help you to, maybe to predict that or to be prepared. Sometimes to have that trading strategy can allow you to reap those benefits when the market reacts in this type of ways. And in this scenario, as we mentioned, very, very volatile. Make sure that you know what you're doing, guys. Take care. We love you. Have a nice week. Remember to subscribe. Welcome to Trading HD. Let's reach that 1,000 subscribers. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, guys, and see you in the next video.